It is a little bit more straight, but in general, I feel like my nose is
Just gonna
then I'll use this brush, and every brush that I'm about to use now is a mange brush. These are dupes for hourglass. I have more of a round
5G network takes you further.
What the fuck?
but
Now that I look like a crackhead, I'm ready.
So that's super cute, like pink. Brightening and just make my under eyes basically just set the crease for life. There's no going back after you take that white color, take the powder, and then put it right under the eyes. And initially I set my base, and then I'm gonna like apply powder to bake. I personally like baking. Not everyone likes baking. Some people feel like baking makes their makeup look cakey. I don't feel that way. I feel like baking does the opposite for me. Like I feel like baking makes my face look super smooth. It prevents creasing, and like it literally like assures that I'm not going to have any creasing. See that difference? I'm going to blend this out. Make sure I'm good, and then just blur it with the Then I'm going to use the Wet n Wild loose powder in the shade Translucent, and I'm going to also do it underneath. Pack in with the Huda Beauty, and to get the powder to come up, I go like this, and then I'm gonna bake. Little brush, I don't know where I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna literally just follow the same thing. Go right over here. Then I'm going to gloss it. It goes perfect with blush. Like a fixing spray and a setting spray. All of those are Revolution. I love Revolution fixing sprays. Then for the setting sprays, you want a hairspray type of setting spray. It's going to block everything. So I like to use the L'Oreal 3-second mist setting spray. Love this. This is literally like hairspray. And then I also like the one size. It's just I need to get more stuff. But before we do that, I'm going to take off this baking powder. Then I'm gonna go in with this, which is the Super Fix Ultra Glow Illuminating Fixing Spray, and the brightening of that tapping and burning. Usually I like to put my brush extensions in and
the right way, but this is from Shein, and I actually really like this, so I'm just gonna go like that.
Now, setting the face. I like to use the powder as translucent or
Blend
kind of
it.
like a blender shape. Also, a powder
Here's my
that's
pinky.
very fine and fine.
This is my favorite stuff. I love this. It's so pigmented though, like I will just use one. Okay, I'll put it in there once, and look at this.
With powders. So we need to set our
See
contour
it? So to show it.
kind of bronzer. In
You'll
order to
see
avoid
it.
looking muddy
Just
or
give it
being
a
too orange, I recommend using a product where you have two colors in one. So for example, this has the cream and the powder. So inwards,
Dipping it in there
also
also.
with bronzer.
This foundation. It's hard. I'm using this. This is a Real Technique. Real Technique. I swear by these brushes. Okay, if you're not using these brushes,
Amazing. Now to finish up the
I don't know what to say.
7 champions, 4 from each side. The gods being thus one, beautiful magic that it can see that the just souls achieve. Where perhaps the heart was the 7th, the 9th, the 17th, the hitch. Like they was the 7 warrior sons, likewise, intuitively recommended wells, lived forever by their deeds. They went to down and Oregon, down to the mountains, ran carried the warrior son, said Lyle Bracken, said Harris, yet said Harry, said Edward Ambrose, Jacob Flowers, the father of Beaton, Sir William Wanderer, said Paragon, the 7 stars, the 7th night. It is written that down into the valley, led with prayer, beseeching the warrior to grow strength to their arms. Afterwards, the dowager with the 2nd gave the command to begin. The minor 7 began.